Alright guys, oh what a day. I'm actually just on my way home from my daughter's house. We had the eldest granddaughter last night. That lighting's bloody awful, isn't it? That's not really making much difference. So yeah, it's not going to be much of a vlog today, I'm afraid guys. It's just been hectic. It's like I've got my son staying with us as well, and it's just driving me insane because I can't realistically do videos because there's too much noise going on in the house. You know, it'll be like there'll be a TV on in the room below which comes through on the microphone, or you know, it's you know guys, it's just, you know, it's crazy. So you know, you go upstairs and somebody else will come up the stairs, and so you've got all doors moving, people's footsteps, it all just comes through on the microphone. So it's been easy to sort of leave it. I really need to get onto a particular video actually and get it, at least like the unboxing part done. It's, what day did it arrive? Was it Thursday it arrived? Thursday, Friday? Thursday I think it arrived. Now I've got to send this back obviously. It's I'm getting a 2-week Lumia trial again, but this time it's the new flagship model. Is it the 930 XL? Something like that, isn't it? It's the one that's been designed basically to run Windows 10. But they haven't just sent me the device, they've also sent me the Continuum desktop dock, along with a Microsoft folding keyboard and one of the Microsoft Arc mouses. Nice mouse. You know what I mean anyway. Get rid of that. I had a notification just pop up on the screen then. So yeah, I've got that to do, and I'm really sort of looking forward to giving that a try out and that. Now it says that you need like a Microsoft compatible monitor. Now obviously you'll need extra hardware, possibly software, for a Thunderbolt display to run on it, although I know it can be done with Windows. I'm not sure exactly what you need, but I might give it a try and see if I can run it with an adapter. But of course it's got HDMI, so I should technically be able to run it over to a TV set as well, which will be interesting. So yeah, stay tuned for that anyway guys. There'll definitely be an unboxing coming early this coming week. I'm going to make time for it no matter what if I can. Well, there's no if I can, I'm going to make time for it somehow. Just to, you know, sort of have a quick look around, and I've got to really sort of familiarise it. I mean, I'm already semi-familiar with the Windows OS anyway on devices and that. As I said when I've done the Lumia trials before, I don't really have a problem with the Windows OS. It's I quite like it. It's, you know, it works pretty well. I can't say, I mean, certain parts of it actually work better than Apple's ecosystem in some ways, especially like it's like things like video. Now if you're moving like video files, say like to iPhoto, that is so slow for that to move across into photos on the Mac. You know, and I've got a reasonable speed Wi-Fi. You know, I mean, it's not screaming fast, super fast, but you know, it's pretty good. But you know, the video files are just so slow to move across to the Mac on photos. So that's why I generally like this video file. Generally what I would do is I would go and plug it into the Mac and transfer the files direct into Final Cut. It's just so much quicker. Either that or I'll do it on the phone. But with Microsoft and OneDrive, they actually transfer to OneDrive so much quicker, and it's very quick to get them back off again. So from that point of view, I actually prefer Windows. But you know, in other ways I much prefer Apple. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to trying it out anyway, guys. Work, been hectic. I haven't actually done any delivery myself last week. My brother did it all. But by God, has it been hectic. It really has. I know he's been all over the place actually, Wakefield, Scunthorpe, you know, and just doing big circular trips out and what have you. It really has been quite a week for that sort of thing, and we've had a lot to sort of get done quickly, you know, some biggish orders and stuff like that. It's getting quite dark now, guys. So, I mean, what time is it? It's 2 minutes to 5, and I've got tea to finish when I get home. I mean, I've got a chicken in the oven, but and all the veggies prepped, but I've still got to. So I'm going to be eating late tonight. Got the dogs to feed. It's just been chaos, really, guys. It really has. It's just done my head in. Yesterday had my youngest granddaughter's birthday, so we had, for some reason, I think it's just because they can't be bothered with the mess, but they all end up having their birthday parties and what have you at our house. So we end up with the mess. We end up with all the food to prepare and all that sort of rubbish. Although actually one of the carers basically did it all this time, one of the wife's carers, and she did a grand job as well. So props to her for that. So it's just been mental. And just about every night I'm getting asked to drop in at Tesco's on the way home and get this, that, or the bloody other, or, you know, it's just ridiculous. What else has been going on? I can't think really, to be honest, guys. That screen protector video I did, let's just see if I can get there. That's a bit better. It's not brilliant lighting. Yeah, that screen protector that I did, guys. I've just had they you know, I mean, the company was pretty happy with it. It was a bit annoying that the first 40 odd seconds was just blank on YouTube. Not sure what happened. The file's okay on the Mac, but as soon as it went up to YouTube, it went all blank. But I made a smaller file format to go to Amazon, and that worked fine. Now, obviously, you haven't really missed much, and the audio's fine. It's just the visual that's gone. So I'm not sure what happened there, really. But then I've done another one since. That's all fine. So I don't know, but I don't know whether it's like YouTube's compression or whatever, but something's sort of messed it up. But that, I've just had another screen protector off them, this time for the iPad Air. Same sort of thing, but you know, obviously bigger. So now I've never really bothered with screen protectors on my iPads. I've been asked to put them on the wife's and stuff like that, or the daughter's, but they're excuse me. I think the thin plastic ones they're awful trying to fit them onto iPads and trying to get them bubble free. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried it. They're just awful. It's just obviously with it being such a big surface area, trying to get it bubble free. But the iPad one actually, it's I don't think it's any dearer than the phone one. So, you know, from that point of view, you're actually getting a much better deal. You know, it works out, you know, a really good deal, that. So yeah, I'll be doing a video on that. I mean, iPad wise, I don't really carry it out to the house, my iPad. Don't really have the need to, and I tend to mainly use it late at night once the Mac's gone to sleep and the phone's on charge, so I'll pick up the iPad then. There are some reasons that I pick it up before then. And of course it's in a thin, almost like a folio case. It's in like a really lightweight one, which I've had on since basically since I did a review on it. I actually quite like the case. It's a really sort of like quite slim with a flip and then a flip over cover as well, and I do like it. But yeah, it'll be interesting, because I found that glass actually is really good for repelling fingerprints, general grease from your fingertips and stuff like that. It's extremely slippery. You know, occasionally, like when you get a bit of grease build up, normally you start to get like a bit of stiction in that screen. So like when you're swiping across the screen, you'll feel it. So you'll feel the friction between your finger and the screen. And this particular screen protector stops that. So I'm really happy with it on my phone for that reason. And I was expecting like a bit of lag, and obviously there's going to be a little bit of lag between you touching the screen and the app opening. It's bound to be, but that lag is so minimal that you just don't notice it. So, you know, from that point of view, I'm really sort of looking forward to getting one on the iPad as well. Got another one in. It was more like a Christmas thing. It sort of turned up late, and I took the footage. Oh, when did I do the footage? Not long after Christmas, actually. I mean, it should have really been done before Christmas, but it came so late. I think it turned up like Christmas Eve or something like that. You know, I mean, even when she sent it to me, she said, "I think it's going to be late." So I mean, I'm still going to do the video, obviously. Because it has got an unusual point to it as well, actually, that I sort of quite like. But what happened was all the video, the files got corrupted somehow. I don't know exactly what happened. I loaded all the files onto the Mac, went to edit, and none of it was working properly. So I think I need a new SD card. I think that might be some of the problems, actually, because I need a new SD card for the camera. So I am going to buy one sometime soon. Obviously, I want to sort of like spend money on a good quality one. I don't want anything that's rubbish, you know. And I want something at least sort of like a 32 gigs, something like that. Because also, I'll tell you what also is happening with the one I've got is the little sliding lock button on your SD cards. That's become very loose. Sometimes I slide it into the Mac or into the camera, and it's sliding into the lock position. So I think I'm going to put a little dab of super glue on it, to be honest, actually, so that that button can't slide anymore. But like I'll say, I think it's on its way, that SD card. I have had it some time. So I'll have to get another one or two of them. But yeah, so that footage, I could do nothing with it. It just refused to work, open correctly. So basically I just deleted it, and it just means that I've got to basically redo that video. So I've got that to do as well. So yeah, failing tech. There was something else, I can't remember what it was. So I'm not doing Yorkshire puddings today. They're going out the window. I can't be bothered with that. I'm going to get home, put my veg on, and then I'm probably going to set to with this video file here, even though it's pretty grainy, to be honest, guys, because obviously we haven't got perfect light for it. And I've finally got to the edge of my village now, so I'm just coming off the bypass. So yeah, it's been an eventful weekend, but in many ways an annoying weekend. As in, I haven't been able to get stuff that I want to do. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the things, you know, it's family life, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I've got my blue bins to put out tonight. That should be good fun. Because they're both actually heaving full this week. Not sure why, but they are. So, anyway, I'm going to sign off here, guys. And I'm going to get home and get sorted, and then basically, hopefully, one weekend I'll get time to do what I would consider a half decent vlog, because I know my last 2 or 3 I've not really been that happy with them myself. So a shorter one it is again, I'm afraid, guys. Many of you are probably saying, hooray, less video to watch. So yeah, take it easy, guys, and I will see you next weekend, hopefully in a better frame of mind and with a better vlog. So take care, see you next time, guys. See ya.